The Straw Hat bounties have always been something that as a fan base, we go nuts for. Now what if I told you that the Endless Series bounties for One Piece are going to be out of this freaking world? Well, in this video, I'm going to be doing just that. I'm going to be speculating and telling you guys what I think the Endless Series bounties for the Straw Hats are going to be. And here's what you can do for me. Well, you guys can subscribe because it's free and you'll get One Piece content uploaded right into your YouTube feed. But once again, I'm going to thank Grand Line Review for that beautiful transition. So we're going to start off with our boy Jinbe. And you know, Jinbe, he's been doing this for a while, so he already has a pretty big bounty in the grand scheme of things. So, and you know, like, I don't think he's gonna raise up in power any more than he is as of right now. I think he's gonna stay in that general vicinity of where he is, and I think he's just gonna help out with more so like wisdom and stuff like that, and basically in all the ways that he's been helping out in Wano. I think he's gonna continue to do that in the future. So I think his bounty of 438 million is gonna go up to 750 million by the end of the series. That's what I think Jinbe is going. I personally don't think he's gonna jump that big. I mean, that's 300 mil of a jump, so I think he'll be around there by the end of the series. What do you guys think? Now moving on to Yamato, and I only put Yamato in this video because I'm almost 1000% sure she's gonna join the Straw Hats, so that's the reason why I put Yamato in the video. And I think Yamato's bounty, well, Yamato actually doesn't have a bounty, so this is the bounty that I gave her from my last video, and I thought she was gonna start off with 910 million just to keep it a little safe. I thought that would be the starter bounty for her because, again, Kaido's son working with the Straw Hats, that's pretty scandalous. I would give her a high bounty from off the rip if I'm in the Marines. I mean, that makes the most sense for me. And she's a conqueror's coder, guys. Like, let's remember, she went toe to toe with Kaido. Like, come on. And like, it's not like she lost or anything like that. She didn't lose, she just left. Like, Zoro went head to head with Kaido, kind of, and he didn't have bones after that. Okay, so yeah, let's leave that alone. But so I think Yamato would go up by the end of the series to about 2 billion. I think that's a good number for her, seeing as how her lineage and who she's working with now. I think that makes the most sense. I might just be a Yamato fan, but hey, I mean, I wouldn't stand anybody else, I mean, besides Sanji, but you know. Speaking of which, we're moving on to Sanji's bounty. Okay, so right now he's at 330 million. In my previous video, I said that he would go up to 1 billion. Right now, at the end of the series, I'm thinking Sanji, after all the Germa tag, after everything he's learned, after just this whole fight with Queen and whoever he's gonna fight, Lafitte, whoever he fights in the next arc, I think he's going up to 4.5 billion. I think that's where Sanji goes. I think that's where he stays at the end of the series. I think he's a threat to the world government. He knows, he's gonna know a lot because he's gonna know, like, you know, what the One Piece is, and he's gonna be strong too. It's like, you're not just like a glass cannon like someone like Nami, like we could take you out, you just have all this information. No, you're like a problem. So I think the Sanji's bounty is gonna be 4.5 million. Now moving over to the King of Hell, right? I think that's what he's going by now. I think he's not. Some like to call him a racist. I don't. I don't really play in those games. But hey, I mean, hey, whatever you want to call him, his name at the end of the day is Roronoa Zoro, and his current bounty is 320 million. And Zoro's done a lot. Like, he's done so much. He took 2 Yonko attacks in this arc combined. He's went up against Kaido, like I said. He came out with mad broken bones. I mean, like, it's too many to count at this point. Law probably just made up a number or whatever. But yeah, so I'm thinking Zoro, he leaves, well, he starts with that. He leaves Wano with 1.5, and I'm thinking by the end of the series, because he's such a force of nature, he's leaving with 5 billion berries. And I think that's fair for him. He's gonna be the strongest swordsman in the world. We don't know what Mihawk's bounty is. Mihawk's bounty could be up there as well. So I'm thinking it's gonna be around Shanks' bounty as Mihawk's bounty. So I think 5 5 bill is good for Zoro. I think that's a good number. I'm Zoro, I wouldn't be mad at that. The only way I'd be mad at that is if a black person had 6 billion. That's if I'm Zoro, that is. But hey, like Zoro would look at King's bounty, let King have 6.5 billion. He's gonna be like, let me stop. And as for the leader of our crew, Monkey D. Luffy. I'm thinking Monkey D. Luffy goes from 1.5 billion then at the end of Wano to 3.5 billion. Maybe 5 billion at the end. I might change that. I might say Mord's kind of made a good point. So I'm thinking along with Mord's point of like, okay, it's always a shocking bounty. The only way to shock us after 5 billion is to just go the whole 9 yards and just give him 10 billion. I think Luffy at that point will be the biggest. He's gonna be the king of the pirates. He's gonna be the biggest threat for the world government. So I think having his head would be 10 billion. And it's not like, and we know Roger's bounty because he's like 6 or 5 million or 5 billion around there. And the reason why I don't give him that is because like Luffy's gonna actually have done what Roger wanted to do. So that's why I think, okay, he's gonna have a little bit of a higher bounty, you know what I mean? Anyways, be sure in the comments to let me know if I got him right or if I got them completely wrong, and curse me out, leave a dislike, whatever, interact with the video to let me know what you guys think. And as always, I do have 4 videos on the screen for you guys to check out if you did enjoy this one. Be sure to have a blessed day, folks.